Hello everyone, this is Mr. Yang here to give you a short tutorial on Google Calendar and how that can help organize your life. So you guys are currently looking at Google Classroom, and to get a Google Calendar you can just type in the address bar or click on the Classwork tab right here and then go to Google Calendar link right here. So this is a monthly view, and on the top right corner you can change between day, weeks, and month and other things. You guys are on weekly view, so I'm going to go on weekly view right now. So here you can see the different events that I have set up, as well as the time that it is on. On the left side, the very first one is your personal calendar, and under it is your different classes. Make sure that all of your subjects have a check mark beside it so that you can see any assignments that you need to get done. Also, make sure that reminders is checked, and I'm going to show you afterwards what that does. All right, so we want you guys to practice adding an event onto your own calendar, which is your birthday. And I'm going to do that for myself. So if I just click on the arrow right here, it'll change it week by week, which takes a while, right? So I'm going to change this to the month view instead and go to January. All right, so my birthday is January 3rd. You guys can either press create to create an event, or you can just click directly into this. So make sure that event is selected, and I'm going to put Mr. Yang's birthday. You can also add a time. So if you had you wanted to meet someone from 1 to 2 o'clock, you can press add time and change that to 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. But I feel like birthday is an all-day event, so I'm going to choose all day. All right. Next, you can also add a guest. This will be more useful when you guys are working on projects, when you have to maybe meet with your classmates. But just for example, you can type someone's name here. I'm going to invite Mr. McCabe here. You guys can also press this button and create a Google Meet so that when this happens, you guys can all join this. Before we press save, there's one more option I want you guys to look at. So down here, I want you guys to click on that. And there's something called the notification, which is very important. So if you have an all-day event, you will get a notification 1 day ahead. You can change this to anything. But if you have, let's say, an event that's going to happen from 1 to 2 p.m., like we discussed earlier, you might want to set the reminder to be 30 minutes or an hour before so that you don't forget that it's going to happen. And you will receive notifications directly through whatever browser you guys have. So if you click on the lock icon right here, make sure where it says notification is changed to allow instead of block. All right, so everything looks good. So 1 day before my birthday, it's going to tell me. I don't know why I messed it up here. Okay, and then hit save. And I'm going to send a Google Calendar to Mr. McCabe to make sure that he will be there for my birthday. Okay. You click on today, it'll take you right back to today. And the next thing I want you guys to do is reminders. So reminders is actually what the most useful thing is as far as your day-to-day. Let's say I'm going to create a reminder for today. So up here, make sure you choose reminder instead of event. So reminders are more for smaller things you have to do throughout the day. So instead of for meet for a project, you could say write the proposal for the project. So that is a very small thing that's supposed to give you a reminder to do that. You can also use for different things, like chores, for example. So for the activity, I want you guys to kind of create a reminder for this week of a chore that you should be doing. So for example, for myself, is take out recycling. All right, so that's my reminder. And I would highly suggest you guys don't make this an all-day event so that you don't forget to do it at the end of the day. So I'm going to set it to, let's say, tomorrow, Wednesday at 4 p.m., pretty much right after my last class, and save. So you saw that for the reminder, it is much more simpler. You can't add anyone. This one's mostly for yourself. And what I think is really cool is that, let's say on Wednesday, I get it done. I can press mark as done, and it'll just be crossed out. Okay. And another cool thing is, if let's say tomorrow's reminder to take out recycling was not completed by me, on the very next day, it'll still show up. And I can show you guys this by, if I wanted to create a reminder on Monday, which has already happened. So let's select reminder. Let's tell you to do this. If it is saved, you see that it goes right to whatever today is. So whatever past reminders you might have done and forgotten about, you will automatically move yourself to today so that it reminds you to get it done. All right, so for the rest of the asynchronous time, you guys are going to be creating an event for your birthday. And I want you guys to invite your advisory home teacher to that and create a reminder later this week for a chore you have to do or some other small task that you need to get done. All right, thank you.